gentlemen, and welcome to the Firm U. My name is Ray Bassett. I can't wear these teeth anymore. I was trying to do the full effect of the Caveman, but it's not gonna work. Can't speak. Anyway, Ray Bassett from the Firm U. I'm here to talk about a special I'm running for the month of October in celebration of Halloween. Yes, it is going to be a 10% off all of my services, plus a 2-for-1 deal. So you can bring a partner in, and a neighbor, spouse, a kid, sibling, anybody that you can work out, that you will work out with you. And it's a 2-for-1 deal. What a deal. And that ends October 31st in celebration of Halloween. Now, most people gain weight, and I will show you, from Halloween through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's Day. Of course, we know everybody starts their New Year's resolution at that time, but they've gained anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds in getting there. So why not this year take advantage of my 3 months going into the new year, and we can actually eat like a caveman, okay? Eat like a caveman, like the paleo diet. It's not really a diet, it's something we've done for thousands of years. So what I'm offering is a special right now. You sign up in the month of October, all the way straight through to December. I'll take 10% off and give the 2-for-1 deal. All right, so anyway, you can see what can happen to you. You can see this guy get a little bit more of a pooch, a little bit more pooch. And again, it's 2-for-1. Now what you can do is I'll bring up this, my contact information, or get on thefirmu.com, okay? Moving right along. When you get on thefirmu.com/contact, you'll see this simple form to fill out, and we will start a conversation or make an appointment for a free consultation. At that time, we can do some measurements on the bioimpedance scale, possibly on the 3D scanner. That's totally up to the clients that comes in here if they want to go to that measurement. And again, it's all free. That consultation's free, and we can get everything done in about an hour. Okay, moving right along. And again, we sit down, and just like this couple right here, Nikki and Jason, did about 4 months ago. That's when they started their fitness journey, and they just knocked it out of the park. And now they're going to Hawaii in November, and so they're going to be strutting out up and down the beaches quite a bit, I am sure. So anyway, 10% off means all services. That means the personal training, the nutrition, and the meal planning comes along with the personal training. What I normally do is have people take a picture of their food before they eat it, and then we have a conversation about it when they come back in. And what I do, it's kind of like a diet development. It's not like I'm going to be your daddy and say, hey, you got to take that baked potato out of there, or that Diet Coke, or anything like that. I normally will have people take about 3 things that they can give up, okay, and then work around that, okay? It could be soda, it could be beer, it could be, cake, cupcakes, donuts, okay? We can still work around that and still have a good time during the holidays. Okay, and not gain that 8 to 12 pounds that most people do. Now, what's really unique about my facility, it's a private studio. So I can have 2 people working out at the same time. You can see these guys right here on different equipment. I will spot on one equipment while the other person doesn't need a spot. So it's not like we're just standing there talking to each other, watching the TV and letting the time pass it for about 2 or 3, 4 minutes till it's time to go again. So we're also building up your endurance and your cardiovascular and your respiratory system, okay, as well as whatever your goals are. But if it's to build muscle, to build muscle. And there's nothing wrong with being strong, trust me, okay, even at 65 years old. All right, so now let's go right to the next slide. You can see here, again, eat like a caveman. Well, that guy looks familiar, huh? I haven't changed too much in about 10 years. Oh, my teeth are a little better. Anyway, so yeah, eat like a caveman. Again, getting back to the paleo diet. Again, it's not really a diet. You know, right now we have a diet called the Standard American Diet. It stands for Standard S, American A, Diet D. What is that an acronym for? SAD. It is SAD. What we can do is redevelop that diet and make it into something you can live with by just replacing some food choices, something that is sustainable for you and something you can live with. And something like this is something I put together doing a bodybuilding contest diet. That's a tuna steak with a salad. I mean, and then vinaigrette salad dressing, and sometimes I water it down a little bit so it's not so calorie dense, or I should say sugary dense. But that's the best choice, and that's something you learn here. Also, we talk about supplements, and a lot of times that's done through a blood test. You don't have to take a blood test. You know that you're going to need vitamin D. Most people are deficient in vitamin D. You know, we look at your A1C and things like that. But anyway, this right here is a product that I endorse. Yeah, that's me on the cover of it. It's unadulterated, plant-based, omega-3 and omega-6. Now, those just happen to be what's missing from our diet today. So the formulator towards this product, okay, for this product, developed it to be, again, unadulterated and to replace the plant-based foods that we're not getting today. Like if it says grass-fed beef or organic this and organic that. Do you really think it is organic? Look it up. Look it up on the USDA or the FDA and see what organic really means, what the definition of organic is. Pretty much anything. Okay, so anyway, so this is just one supplement that I endorse, you know, and again, it could be other supplements involved, depends on your conditions. Okay, and again, it's only a supplement to supplement food that you're not getting. Okay, let's move on. Okay, also, along with your training package, I also offer the strawberry laser lipo. Now, if you've seen some of my videos, you've seen the results from this laser. It feels like a warm blanket on you. You can get on my website or go ahead and pause this video and write down the, well, get on thefirmu.com and just go to services and it's under laser. And it's been on Rachel Ray. It's been featured on The Doctors, and it's been around for a while. It was invented to actually help lower back pain. Then they found out that the lasers are actually emulsifying the fat, breaking it down and making the fat cells smaller. And they will remain small as long as you don't overeat or you can just stay on the same diet, still see the same results. So anyway, that can be used as a replacement for a training session. Say you come 3 times a week. And one of those, you will go Monday, we do chest and back. Wednesday, we do legs. And then Friday comes along, you had a hard week, hard day, or you're still a little bit sore. Get on the laser. It takes about an hour for the laser treatment, and you're still getting towards your goal. You get to lie down, watch TV. Some people fall asleep, it's so comfortable. And then wake up, or not wake up, or get off the treatment and see that they've lost a couple of inches in the circumferences that we do, okay? And I guarantee it works. All right. So anyway, you can look this up on the website or look at some of my other videos on all the success stories. I also do blood tests here. I also do hormone replacement therapy. Now, you can just do the blood test just to get this information, bring it to your own doctor. But I look at other things rather than just your regular insurance covered medical panel. This right here, I look for problems. I don't try to discover them. So, and it's preventive, like your A1C. I look for insulin levels. How important is insulin levels? Well, you could be insulin resistant. That could be your problem while you're not losing weight. Okay, I'll find it. I will find it. Also, we could use this blood panel 3 or 4 months down the road and compare it against the blood panel you did when you first came here. I also look for C-reactive protein. C-reactive protein is a marker for inflammation. How important is inflammation? Inflammation is the start of all diseases. That's why we have problems today, is because of our food that's been adulterated, okay, or processed so bad that it inflames our body. So what I do is see what your inflammation levels are. That'll inspire you to change your diet. Trust me on that one. And I've saved a couple people's life by discovering that they had heart problems or high inflammation levels, like 33 times higher. Also, your testosterone, cortisol, progesterone. If your hormones aren't in line and you're not seeing any gains or losses or whatever your fitness goals are, more likely it's a hormone issue. If you're already on hormone replacement therapy, great, leave it alone. If you want to take the test with me, great, I'll go over it and I'll show you from a health advice, not a medical advice, okay, health related. In other words, I can apply the science to your blood tests, to your health condition, and not prescribe a medication to cover up or mask. We can actually look to find out what the problem was in the first place. Okay, drinking 6-pack of soda a day, is going to probably show up in your lab sometime. So we know how to fix things like that. So I'm not one to push preventable medications. Okay. So, and if you're on medications too, that could show up in here, and we can also look to get rid of those medications. And I've done that quite a bit in the past. Now, I'm really big on measuring. I have the 3D scanner. You stand on a rotating platter like this, and this tower will take pictures of millions of pictures or capture images, and you can see it in 3D. You can see yourself before you get on the laser, then get off the laser. It takes about 40 minutes, then get back on the rotating 3D scanner and see your results that quick, okay? So you can see that the laser that does work. Also have a bioimpedance scale. That will measure your fat, your water, and your muscle weight. And we could gauge that as progress, okay? But the scanner it'll show you about 50 different locations on your body, measurements, circumferences around your body in about 30 seconds, okay? Pretty neat stuff. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Now, nobody likes to do the before, but everybody likes to see the after. Okay, so now this lady right here, Nikki, she knocked it out of the park. You can see where she started up here, 205 total inches of those 6 circumferences. And this was on May 8th, September 5th, 189.1 inches. She lost a total of 16 inches, which is about 2 inches in each circumference, a little bit more than 2 inches in each circumference. Okay, how do you think she feels now? How do you think her clothes fit now? Okay, and that's just in 4 months. And this is one circumference around her hips. The red right here was when she started May 8th, and the green is when she got on the scanner again on September 5th. They were just featured in my last video, and they're superstars. They're also a typical firm client. Now they see results. If you don't see results, if you don't look good, I don't look good, and I like to win. Okay, and together we can win. All right, so I can also give you an image like this without any measurements, and you're just a clay figure, so you can see yourself in 3D, and I can turn you around so you can see what you look like before and what you look like after. Again, this is May 8th, and this is September 5th. Wow, is that inspiring? Is that motivating? I guess so. It's better just looking at a scale. All right, speaking of scale, so the totals here, you can stop this and take a look at it, but her total weight loss was 16.6 pounds. But her body fat percentage went down 13%, almost 14%. Her fat weight was at 22.8 pounds, and she actually gained muscle too. Now the trick is to lose the fat, maintain or gain muscle. Okay, don't lose muscle because fat burns in the muscle cell. You start losing muscle, and you're going to have a hard time getting back. That's why when people lose a lot of weight and they had that drawn down look face, and they just look like they were a former fat person. They look kind of like a melted candle. I hate to say that, but they do. Okay, and so they go back to normal eating, or reckless eating, let's call it, or the SAD diet, standard American diet, and they start gaining more weight than they did when they started, and that's because they lost muscle. And again, fat burns in the muscle cell. Okay, so guess what she looks like? I wonder. Bingo. So here she is back in March, and here she is in September 5th. How do you think Nikki feels now? Okay, and she is still, you know, it's always a ongoing construction work, if you will. Okay, but once you get down to a certain part, it's basically maintenance. And throughout the holidays, instead of gaining this kind of weight and then trying to get like that by May of next year by following your New Year's resolution, why don't we knock it out of the park now, still have fun, still have a good time, still have your Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner and all that, and all the all the fun, okay, and still lose weight and still stay with the program, okay? Because I have the technology. All right, here we're looking at her husband here, Jason, and again, you can just look at the picture and see. Well, this is from July to September 5th. So in just that little bit of time, he lost a total of 7.7 inches. He went down from 214 total inches over here down to 207, okay? And that's in circumferences. All right, now this is his stats on the bioimpedance scale. He lost a total of 6 pounds. Now remember, this is only a couple months. But his body fat went down 2.1%, which is really hard to do. Once you're at 15%, to get down to 13%, it gets harder as your body fat drops. He lost 5.2 fat pounds. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this is what he looks like, or what he did look like, and now look at him. And again, is that worth 1,000 words? Sure is. So, is he a happy guy? He certainly is. Got to keep him out of the mirror now. Speaking of which, there he is right there. Okay, that's before, there it is after. 4 months. Okay, this is them together. Okay, so you can see the before, the before, and the before, the after, and the after. So, and that's our latest transformation that I did a video on. Okay, so friends don't let friends work out alone. Again, 2-for-1 deal, can't beat it. Okay, also the 10% off of all prices. Okay, again, you got to contact me. I can't contact you. Okay, so get a look at the information down below, or just hit that thefirmu.com, and I'll bring you right to the contact page, and there you go. You're off and running. I also have a big presence on Facebook and also YouTube. I have 12,000 subscribers, over 12,000 subscribers. So somebody's watching this. It must be doing something right. And I usually get about 10 to 20, I think I'm at 25 views on one video. So the information must be pretty valuable to somebody 25,000 times. Okay, so it's Ray Bassett at 5:30. Just type in Ray Bassett onto YouTube and I pop right up. Go ahead and subscribe, and you'll get videos like this and notifications that I have a new video. And I also do videos on instruction on doing exercises, nutrition videos, hormone videos, supplement videos, things of that nature. Most of them are a lot of testimonies like this. Okay. And keep in mind too, for those sitting on the couch right now, wondering if their excuses are stronger than their results are going to be. So if there's a will, there's a Ray. So go ahead and look down at the contact information, and go ahead and subscribe and like this video if you like it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more like this. Okay, so anyway, remember, eat like a caveman and you'll be okay. I don't believe donuts were around thousands of years ago, so that might be a good clue on what to eat. Okay, Ray Bassett signing out, and happy pre-Halloween. All right, keep in touch. I'll keep in touch with you.